Welcome everyone. My name is Dr. Silmorpheus and I am the greatest transmogrification scientist in the world. How you guys doing? Happy 2023! First of all, welcome to Super Upsetty, welcome to Tough Tony, welcome to Zara, and Retro Squeeze. Hope you guys have been. How you guys been doing? It's been a while. Oh, Hazel, didn't see you. I'm kind of in the middle. I guess there is a little sea of pink. As you can see, I've not taken my Christmas decorations off. On the one hand, I'm kind of lazy. That's one of the main reasons that I've not taken them down. On the other hand, I kind of just want to believe, you know. I kind of want to feel like it's still Christmas so that my spirits aren't crushed. But regardless, hope you guys are doing okay. How's 2023 been doing for you? How you guys been in this happy new year? I'm gonna be honest. It's been a tough start for the year. It's been a little bit of a toughie. I don't really want to get into it, but Doc's struggled a little bit. Hopefully, thankfully, things are looking up a little bit more now. Things looks like the rest of my December is gonna shape up a little bit more nicely. But I'm here now. I did all the slides. I did all the preparations for the stream. Well, what's up, Sonic? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, no, I'm doing good. I know I said I was doing bad, but I guess the storm is over. Most of the bad is already passed. Hi, Doc. I'm doing good and chilling myself. Hope you had a well prepped up for your first stream of the year. Yeah, it's the first stream of the year. Can you guys believe it? It's already 2023. I don't even want to think about that. It's already we're gonna have a 2-year anniversary. Yo, Soul, nice to see you. You're glad to catch you online. Yeah, hello, Alec. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. Also nice to see you. What was it? What me gonna say? I lost my train of thought. I can't believe it's gonna be almost 2 years. I think I didn't do anything special for last year, but I kind of want to do something special for the 2-year anniversary. I think the main reason I didn't do anything last year was because I was busy. I also didn't do anything for like 400 followers, so I guess we're just gonna keep going until we get 500. And 500 followers is kind of insane. It's kind of nutty, but growing little by little, tiny. You got time to plan if you want to. Yo, thank you so much for Super Upsetty for 18 months. God, I really appreciate it, Upsetty. Big hearts, big love. But yeah, what else have I been up to? Honestly, not much. Like I said, November has been kind of sluggish, kind of slow. I kind of just want to take it easy for these for this month. For the last couple of months, I did a lot of cool content, a lot of like interesting new content. I was coming up with new streams ideas, a lot. But I think we're gonna chill for a little while. I think we're just gonna go back to like a more regular streams. You know, most streamers don't just play video games, and I like playing video games, so I think we're gonna go back. It's been a while since I did some Nuzlocke. I want to do some Nuzlocke, but like the thing is, I kind of want to do a lot of streams. Even if they're not like, you know, even if it's not like prep streams I need to do stuff for, I still just want to do more. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. Thankfully this year I should have enough stability so that I don't have like multiple month break. I don't think that anything bad's gonna happen unless I explode. That would probably not be good. But other than that, it should be a nice, smooth sailing that I'm looking forward to. But yeah, I didn't really have any transition to the trip stuff. I don't know how long I should wait to do it. As y'all know, I took a little 2-week break. I usually don't take that. Oh, never mind. I took a couple breaks last year. I'm gonna try not to take so many breaks this year, because it should be a little more stable in my life right now. But took a nice little 2-week break. Had some fun with the family, and I did prepare some slides for it. I did prepare a couple of slides, the Christmas vacation. Like I said, I don't have a good segue to it, so I think we're just gonna start. I am gonna put some different background music because I wanna like kind of wanna chill. I like my BGM. My BGM's cool, but we're gonna go a little bit we're gonna go a little bit more chill. I found here. There we go. I think the volume should be good. If the volume is not good, please let me know. I have been playing a lot of Persona recently. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I kind of really like Persona 5. That's not a controversial opinion, but I really like it. I think it's most definitely one of my favorite games of all time. I've really enjoyed it. So if you've not played it, I recommend it. I get it. Before I wasn't really sure about it before. You know, there's a lot of like, you're allowed to. Yo, Shake, welcome. I did not expect you to say that about Persona. I don't know. You gotta check with John Persona to see if you're allowed to like it. I'm gonna have to make some calls. I'm gonna have to talk a little bit about it. I'm gonna talk to the higher up, see if I'm allowed. But yeah, see, I didn't get it before. Like, if you see the Persona fans and they're you know, they're kind of obnoxious. They're a little bit annoying. Like, all they think about is Persona. All they talk about is Persona. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. You're a fan of Super Game. But now that I've actually played Persona 5, I'm like, okay. No, I understand why people are so obsessed with this game. And yeah, I think I like it. I think I'm really into it. I'm almost as into it as I am into Fire Emblem now. I think I want to do more stuff with it. But yeah, with that being said, Persona 5 is a good game. So this is the fandom. Yeah, the fandom hurts it. I literally had the same experience with Undertale that I had with Persona. Yo, some Persona, but I'd be down for some Persona bodies. Literally the same reaction I had to Persona 5 is what I felt with Undertale. I remember back when Undertale was like the big thing. Everyone was like, "Oh, you have to play Undertale. Undertale, the best game of all time. Oh, you got Undertale. You got Sans, and you got the pacifist route, and everything." But then, since people are so annoying about it, since the Undertale people are so annoying, I literally never played it. I don't want to play it. I played like 30 minutes of Undertale, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not doing this." But then I actually played it. Actually, like took the time to play it because my sister wanted to play it, so we experienced it together, and I get it now. I get it now. I understand why people like Undertale so much, and it makes sense. It's a good game. I still would say I played Royale. I played the Switch version, so it was really nice because I can just do it on the go. It's like the Squidward Krabby Patty meme. I guess it's like the Squidward Krabby Patty meme. And the fact that Persona sort of took the SMT franchise and became the main moneymaker. That's interesting. How like what is it? Not a ripoff. A side game was able to overtake the main game. That's really cool. It's really fun. More than cool, it's funny. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna try a spin-off. There it is. How a spin-off took the main series. Amazing game. More the strikers. Yeah, I don't see, the thing is, like, I'm not super into warrior games, so like I'm okay with them. I'm not like a warriors hater, but the only warriors that really did anything for me is Hyrule Warriors. I'm thinking I might, yeah, the Persona 4 Golden is coming out tomorrow. I think that might be my next Persona game. Actually, I kind of want to play P2Q, because that's kind of like an Etrian Odyssey X Persona mix mash, and I really like Etrian Odyssey, so I want to try that. But a friend told me that it's also a Persona 4 crossover, so I should probably play Persona 4 first. Actually, the next thing I'm gonna play is gonna be this is the Frenchman. Shut up. Well, welcome, Peace Rick. And I think I didn't say welcome to Bastard. Thank you for stopping by. Etrian Odyssey's great. Yeah. Welcome back, Zara. What was I gonna say? The next game I'm gonna play is Engage. Fellas, Engage is coming out Friday. I'm really excited. I try to be cheeky. I try to be really cheeky. I asked my boss, hey, I need to stay at home on Friday because a man, I need to repair my shower. The man that needs to come and repair my shower. Just let me work from home. And he was like, no. you don't need to stay the entire day at home for that. No, you gotta come into work. And it's like, okay, fair enough. You know, you win some, you lose some. You can't have them all. Airmen are so unpredictable. That's what I'm saying, though. See, I feel like it's unbelievable. I don't even think. The thing is, like, I actually do need a guy to come look at my shower because the heater is broken. But you know, I thought I could two birds with one stone. I can play Fire Emblem Engage at home and also get my shower fixed. But Bossman was like, nope, gotta go to work. And I was like, okay, I mean that's fair. Stuff, you know, you don't that's the thing though, you gotta ask, because you miss every shot you don't take. That's the expression I was looking for. Anyways, I think that's enough of a warm-up. Let's go talk about my vacation, which I'm pretty excited for. So I mean, you know, the usual little whatchamacallit, oh my god, I'm grabbing the wrong things. Little slides. Striker is thankfully one of those games is like, hey, you, P5. Oh, yeah. Okay. Also, hello, Will. You won't see the boss when the release day because he'll be at home playing FE Engage. I don't think so. He is kind of a nerd, but I don't think he's gonna be doing that. I don't want to talk about work. If I'm calling over someone, we should pass the entire day or something that... Yeah! Oh well. But yeah, here we go. Christmas. What did Dr. Soul do for Crimbus? I had a whole... You know what's weird? I had the whole little speech planned out in my head, but now that I'm actually on stream, my mind is blank. It's tough. Presentations are tough. I'm not usually one that struggle. Like, if I practice, I don't struggle with presentations. But I can talk for a while. I can, like, easily make up... I actually have a funny story about this. I can easily, make people believe that I was prepared when I was actually not prepared at all. I actually did that for my final. I had for a class, for a course, not even a class, just like my whole course, I had to present. I have to present a project and whatever, and I literally just talk. I BS'd as much as I could to my professor, and he was like, "Oh, this was the best presentation that I've ever heard." I'm like, ha. He doesn't even know that I was not prepared in the slightest. So I want to move my... Yeah, let's step aside. With that being said, I'm not BSing you guys. I really do love you all. So let's go on adventure. So where did Mr. Soul go to? It's the 23rd of December. I'm fresh out of the laboratory. Down and go. Work my butt off the whole day. But... I get to go to a new place, go to visit someone special. I take a little trip to the... Oh, actually, it was kind of chaotic at first because I didn't go on like an off day. I didn't take the airplane on an off day. I had to go to work, and I did get to leave work early, but there was a little problem because I went to work with all my bags so that I could leave to the airport directly from work, but I accidentally left my passport at home. So I had to go back to my house to get my passport because I left it at home. Luckily I had enough time. I had enough time to be prepared, but it was a little bit stressful. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit stressful. So I walked to work, by the way. I don't have a fancy car or nothing. So I had to, like, you know, I'm just running down the street with my big bulky bags in hand, trying to look for my passport. In my defense, I have two passports. One of them is expired, and the other one is, you know, it's good. So I put the expired like the literally before leaving my house, I was like, okay, I need my passport. And I just grabbed the first one. A thought came across my head. I thought that was like, is this the right passport? I should probably check if this was the right passport. But for some unexplainable reason, for some absolutely unexplainable reason, I was like, it's the right passport. I'm worrying too much. Anyways, and I pack everything. I go to work, and when I get to work, I still have that thought in my head. I'm like, what if it's not the right passport? What if it's the expired passport? So I get on my bag and I look at it, and you know, lo and behold, it is 100% the expired passport. So I have to go back home. I would have saved my if I just like opened the page to the passport when I was packing. If I just opened the page and I looked at it, I would have been like, yep, this is the expired passport. I'm looking for a different one. But I don't know why. I was just like, nah, it should be fine. And so that's how my vacation started. That's the first. I haven't even left. I literally have not even left my house. That's how my vacation starts. Anyways, I go get my passport and we go to the airport. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm not doing. Shut up. Okay, look, man. I'm a little bit. I've never once in my life have I claimed that I'm not a clumsy little fella. Okay. All right. So I take I take a cab to the airport. We get to the airport. Everything's fine. Well, everything's not fine. I do get lunch. I eat at Subway because it's like whatever, and there's nothing else there that's good. My flight gets delayed for an hour, which is a little bit annoying, but it passes faster than you would think. I got on the plane. The plane has a funky little guy, a worm. I'm not a little worm. I'm like I'm slippery like a worm. Look at me. That's slippery enough for you? I don't know how I did that. I get on the plane. The plane is probably the worst plane that I've gotten on. Unironically, like the seats were terrible. They were absolutely horrid quality. There was like I remember there was something funny in the manuals, but I don't remember exactly what. Let me see if I can find it. Anyways, they were terrible. It literally felt like I was flying on like a paper mache airplane. Like the table didn't hold well. The seats were totally uncomfortable. It was not that great of a time. Luckily it wasn't that long, and I only like it was only the flight there that was that plane. But whatever, we get there, and I finally arrive. I go down there, and where is the doctor going? I go to Cologne. Well, yeah, my trip is to Germany. I got to Germany first. That's the first place that I arrived, and it's a really nice place. You can see we got a little cathedral there. I really like it. I like Germany. How did it smell? Like Cologne. I like Germany a lot. I think it's a nice little place. Definitely better than you know, France. Not that that's a high bar to pass. I get down from my plane, and I'm actually expecting someone. France. Usually, you know, when I travel somewhere, there's no one waiting for me, because either, you know, my family's like busy, or I'm just like, I'm an adult now, you know. I ain't got no like not enough money for like a personal cab man to be like, oh, Mr. Soul, welcome. No, but this time I did have someone, and it was my good old friend, everyone's favorite German VTuber, Blittle. I was surprised actually. So Blittle lives near Cologne, and we talked about it a little bit, and he was like, yeah, we should hang out. We should meet up and hang out. When he said that, I kind of expected we would just like meet up in Cologne, but he was really nice, and like he actually came to the airport. I actually like totally didn't expect that. He was just like, yeah, I'll wait for the airport. He's just like, oh, thank you. I get out of the plane. I look around. There's a funny man dressed in a Santa suit, and it's like well, it's not really a Santa suit. It was like he was just dressed in like all red. He looked like a little tin soldier man. I was like, oh, is that you, Bluto? It wasn't Bluto. I kind of hoped it would be Bluto, but it wasn't. We meet up, and he escorts me to Cologne, because I guess he's like, you know, he's a local. He knows everything. You know, all the tips and all the epic tips and tricks to where to get get from to where in Hoomst. We take a tiny little train ride from the airport to the train station, and then we walk to my hotel room, because I want to leave my stuff before we go anywhere. My plan is what we had agreed to is we would go and get some ramen. Speaking of which, it was pretty good ramen. But before that, I do want to leave my stuff in the room. So I go there. It was a nice room. It's actually a really cozy room. I don't have any pictures for them. Even though I took a lot of pictures, I didn't take a picture of everything because I forget. I'm a forgetful little fella. Unfortunately, I guess it depends on how you look at it. He did not escort me to my room. He knew that he was not getting the sloppy toppy. And I wasn't planning on it, so you know it worked out. It worked out well for both of us. We went to the little he escorted me to my hotel, and then we went to the ramen place. It was a nice experience. Just going through the trains, no sloppy toppy for Bluetooth now. Not on this night, not on this beautiful night. I know there's like Christmas. What do you call it? Christmas charity, but we're not that charitable. I don't have that much Christmas spirit in me. Also, I'm gonna turn off my heat because it's getting a little in German it's schlopping topping. Yeah, that's how all the Germans talk. I can attest to that because I was in Germany. I can 100% confirm that's how it worked. Honestly, we didn't do that much. We took a couple of trains. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. You go, Shake. You go. Go a couple of trains. And we visited a couple of markets. There's these like little Christmas markets that are really cool. There was this castle. I thought, yo, Bluto is in Cologne? I went there for my friend's wedding. Yeah, you told us. And then there's a really funky little man, a William. The main thing about Cologne is I forgot. The main thing about Cologne is that there's this like big cathedral. I really like it. It's like the main centerpiece of Cologne. It's next to like the train station, and it looks nice. Not much more to say that. They also they had a little Christmas thing next to the cathedral. They do a lot of those. When you dress up nice and meet him in a stupid airport, you don't get any schlopping topping. Yeah, it's a really nice place. And so we went. You know, he took me around. We saw a little bit of the sights. We didn't do that much. Well, actually, it was nice now the scaffolding is gone. Yeah, wait, was there scaffolding? Oh, I'm guessing when you visited. Oh no, it was Germany, Sunday. I really like it. I think it's definitely one of my favorite countries to visit. I might even consider living in Germany. Probably one of my top places in Europe. And then we had the ramen. Ooh, bro, this ramen that we had, actually incredible. Is actually amazing. Unironically, the best ramen that I've ever tasted. So shout out to Boodle for that. He was like, "Ooh, I want to know the ramen. What ramen you would love?" And I said, "Yeah, I want that. I'll take that." It's rough. I won't be able to like experience good ramen no more. It's like, goddamn, man, that was really good. But that was about it. Shout out to Boodle for being a good guy, a good fella. I had a really good time. That little Christmas. And this is the 23rd, by the way. Make Boodle sound like that German kid from Kids Next Door. That's how German people sound. Ooh, hi, I am the German Boodle. I don't know. I had to specify that he was German as if there's like different nationalities of Boodle, but regardless, shout out to Boodle. I had a really good time. He was a really nice man, a really nice fella. And I enjoyed myself. And so that was the 23rd. That's my 23rd. My 24th, you know, I already hung out with Bluto. So it was time to, yo, there he is. The shout out was given, a literal shout out was given to Bluto. I didn't expect that. There you go, proper shout out. Yeah. I really like the hotel. This is like the view that I had from my hotel. It was really nice. But you know, there's all the cool like little sites with the markets. The little castle looks a lot better. Bluto, when can I come to visit? Oh, well, he's not. I don't think he's here. Bluto, where are you? I don't think he's here. You're gonna have to DM him or something. It's a shout out. Why are you meekly talking like a fan? What does that mean? If it's a shout out, why are you talking like a fanboy? What? That's just how I talk. What do you ain't shout? Okay, I'm not gonna shout. He's probably sleeping. Ooh, yeah, I am sleeping. But yeah, no, I really like Cologne. I think it's a nice town. I know Bluto. I actually talked about this with Bluto. He doesn't like Cologne for some reason. Snoozing, yeah. He doesn't like Cologne for some reason, even though I think it's nice. I think it's a lot better than like most of the cities that I've been to in Spain. Spain kind of sucks. Spain kind of stinky. And I wasn't sure exactly why he didn't like it. He was just like, no, I think it's kind of like, I think the response he gave me is like, oh, I hate the people. They're kind of like pompous and whatever, and they're like, you know. But I feel like German people in general are nicer. At least the foreigners. He told me that, oh, they're not nice to each other, but I feel like I've always had good experiences when I'm visiting Germany. When I'm like, you know, talking with German people. Unlike when I talk with French or Spanish people, it's just bleh, bleh, bleh. But it's a really nice time. I also found this weird little statue. I don't know. It was, how do I describe? I was just walking around and I found this like little thing with dwarves. I really like this guy's face. He's just like, oh. They're all like worshiping this woman at the top of the stairs, and I don't really understand. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was like, is this a Snow White and the Seven Dwarf? Did you see a Charlie Chaplin statue? I don't think they would allow that in not, well, that's not Berlin. I don't think they're allowed that in Germany. Will I think he's a persona non grata. But it was strange. The faces, what really gets me are the faces. Just like, look at this guy. He's like, no, I don't want to work. I don't care that everyone else is working. Snow White and the Seven Clever Little Boys. The Seven Clever Little Boys. Oh, you were actually serious, Will. No, I didn't see it, but I'm sure it's there probably. The Seven Little Boys. I like that video. Well, yeah, it's a little funny statue. Anyways, after that, I wake up pretty early. I gotta go to the train because I'm gonna go meet my family. Getting clipped his mustache for some reason. Yeah, I wonder why. This is the Cologne main station, and it's really cool. I like it. I think it's really modern. This is actually not the first time that I went to Cologne. This is the second time, and I like I said, you know, I thought it was a nice place. I think Germany in general is a good, nice place to visit. The station was a little bit more stinky and worn down than I remembered when I was a child, but it's a weird. One of them, you know, when I go on trips, some of my most memorable memories are not about like anything that matters. Like, I will remember the stupidest things and relate them to trips for literally no reason. Like, the first time I went to Cologne, the main thing that I remember about Cologne is that I had never tried what is it, I had never tried Arizona tea before, and so I saw an Arizona tea. I was like, okay, I should try Arizona tea, and then I liked it. And that's like one of my main memories of when I went to Cologne when I was like, what, 16 or something. Get that real German Arizona tea, hell yeah. All right, so yeah, we left Cologne station, main Cologne station. It was actually kind of a chaotic trip, because, like, you know, I woke up early, popped your Arizona tea cherry. I don't think they have cherry tea, and also don't say that, that's disgusting. That's important. An American American coming of age ritual. What else was I gonna say? It was a little bit. So did you come in from Dusseldorf or Frankfurt? No, I literally like I got to Cologne airport. I flew directly from where I live to Cologne on a plane. on a fancy little plane. Yeah. Dusseldorf. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, it was a little chaotic because remember, this is the 24th, right? Nobody wants to work on the 24th. I don't know what the hell was happening, but all the trains were delayed. I was supposed to get on a train that left at like 10 or something, but it got delayed. And the problem with it getting delayed is that I had to take like, it was a connection train. I had to take a train and then I had to take another train. So since the train got delayed, I was like, oh, I'm gonna miss my connection. I thought German trains were always on time. I think those are different. I think you're thinking of a different time period in German history. You know, I think I'm not gonna say anymore. So the trains were delayed and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna miss my thing. So I called my dad because he was the one that planned the whole thing. I was like, oh, what should I do? And my dad is kind of I don't know what happened these past few years. He's kind of mellowed out. He used to be very dominating, but he's kind of like incredibly mellowed out, and now his decision making is not that certain. So I was like, what should I do, Dad? He's like, I don't know. What do you think you should do? And I was like, you're the one that planned this. I guess, I don't know. Between the lack of communication and the uncertainty, I was like, okay, I'll just get off the train. But you know, my father can get a little bit stressed out a lot of the time. I was also a little bit stressed out, even though, you know, it's just a train ticket. It's not that big of a deal. So like, it was I was like, oh, should I get on, should I get off? I was like, you know, kind of teetering on and off. And when I finally decided, okay, I'm gonna get on, I was like, I approached one, like the train was like literally about to leave, and I was like, and there was a man that was closing the train doors. And I was like, oh, I need to get on. And he just, I guess it was too late. I couldn't get on no more. He shouted at me something in German, don't get on, get out. And then he closed the door and then the train left. And I was like, okay. A scary German man yelled at me. It was a terrible day. I'm gonna be honest, I was pretty upset. I was kind of peeved. It was not a good morning for me. But luckily I was able to get on the train, and the second train that I got on. Was it a crime with the double jaywalking? Well, it wasn't a crime. I had already bought the ticket for the train. Like, I had the ticket. I just wasn't sure if I should get on because the train was delayed. But yeah, I was a little bit spooked. You don't know that. What do you mean I don't know that? Still was a minor inconvenience, yes, and then I didn't get yelled at by angry German man. Like, he yelled very loud. It echoed through the entire station. I was like, oh god. I feel so embarrassed. I was able to get on a train. You can see I took a little photo of the train inside. It was very comfy, honestly, for a train. Despite the little mishaps, it was actually a pretty comfortable ride. And here we can see average German weather. This is literally all you can see when you go into the German countryside. Beautiful, isn't it? Kind of funny. I took a couple pictures of that. So there was a little train mishap. Honestly, nothing much more than that happened afterwards. It was a direct trip. That was a good thing. So I didn't have to get off the train. I just went directly to when I got to. I think it was fine after that. I got to the train station that I was looking for. I got to the little town. I don't remember the name of the town, but I got to the town that my parents were staying at, and we went to eat to the restaurant, and we went to this little Christmas town. I guess it's like a tourist Christmas town because they really decorated everything. They really decorated everything nicely. We ate at this like super Christmas restaurant. Like, it had every single Christmas decoration you could imagine. It was like absolutely decked out. The food wasn't actually that good. I guess it's like people go there for the novelty. As you can see, there's like, it's literally packed. It's like they have to have like thousands upon thousands of euros in Christmas decorations, but it looks fine. It looks nice. It does look nice. I don't know why I said it looks nice, but yeah, it was a nice little town. Honestly, it was just a nice, relaxing visit through the town. I really needed it after the what do you call it? The little train scare. Should have taken a Santa home. They're free. You can just like, I don't think they're free. I think we would have gotten a felony, a charge, a misdemeanor. But it was nice. It was just a nice little Christmas. They had Ohio Nutcracker there as well. What is an Ohio Nutcracker? I do like the way they decorated. I like all the Christmas decorations. I like when people get into the Christmas decorations. You can see them more out here. I really like this song. It was a nice relaxing 24th. After that, after we went to eat, the local city. Oh, sorry, inside joke. Oh, okay, sorry. Local city known for making nutcrackers. I don't get them. I get some of them, but not all of them. It was a nice relaxing 24th, and then I spent the rest of the night with my family. Actually, here's a question for y'all. How do you guys usually spend your 24th? I know Americans usually like to go to sleep early, so that on the 25th they we gotta check under the tree, and then they spend the 25th together. For me and my family, usually what we do is we stay up until it's actually the 25th, and then we'll be like, oh, happy Merry Christmas, and then exchange the gifts. Once it's like, we don't go to sleep, we literally just like wait until it's the next day and then do it. And then we stay up a little bit later and we party. This year I was at my parents' house. I was eagerly watching Retro Sketch stream. That was on the 23rd though. I was asking, like, yeah, we do gifts on the 25th. Yeah, but like, do you stay up all night until the 25th, or do you go to sleep early and then wake up early? Usually we do that. I think this year my parents were tired. Like, nah, we're not waiting for the 24th. It was kind of an unceremonious Christmas, which is fine. But I usually like a little bit of the piss ass. Oh, and now that's the end of this side of the adventures. Now, ooh, wait, is that the end? I think I had another slide, and this thing ate him. Now, we used to go to church at night on the 24th. But since I left religion, no one has the motivation to go without me. Oh, a little of the, okay. We go out as if it were a normal day. Okay, I guess that's fair. I think it ate one of my pictures. I think, was there another picture I had? Yeah, there is one more picture I wanted to put on here. Okay, let me add it. The image slideshow thing in what's this thing's called? In OBS is pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's pretty bad. Because it has like a limit of pictures you can do, but it doesn't tell you what the limit is. So you kind of have to guess. Here we go. I'm gonna turn this off. Next time you should stream PowerPoint. Honestly, unironically, might not be a bad idea. I don't know, probably a skill issue. Oh, yo, okay. Also, the fact that you went to church on the 24th is kind of nutty. I can't believe that. We used to go to bed early, but we also opened gifts on the 24th, but only like family gifts. Okay, family gifts. On the 25th, we had the Santa gifts, which are big gifts the kids wanted. Now all the adults, we don't open any. Now that we're all adults, we don't open anything on the 24th. We used to spend watching Christmas movies or just enjoying a meal together. That's fair. German Christmas market. That's what I wanted to talk about, dude. I love German Christmas markets. If you guys have, ooh, I hope they have un pretzel dog. If you guys don't know about this. The German people really like, they really get into the Christmas spirit, which is really cool. One of the things I like to do is these little Christmas markets, where it's like just a bunch of little shops. They decorate everything. They decorate, like, you can see how beautiful this is. You get everything decorated, and they have little shops for everything. You can buy clothes, you can buy candies and stuff, buy food. This one had a little concert. This is actually still in Cologne. Unfortunately, when I got there, it was a little bit too late. We went to one in Atlanta, but it was a scam. Aw, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. but yeah, they had a little concert and everything. It was too late when I got to Cologne to like really enjoy one of them, but yeah, we went to one on the 25th. Actually, usually you stay at home on the 25th. It's like, oh, everything's closed, but me and my parents and I we were like, you know, let's go to a little Christmas market. Let's go to a little Christmas market. I didn't really like it. Came into a timeshare. You got added into, you got inducted into a pyramid scheme, a Christmas pyramid scheme. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's really interesting. I think it's fun. All the little details they put into them. France, they do some in France as well, but the French ones are not as good as the German ones. The Germans really go all out when it comes to, it's a Christmas tree scheme. They are shaped, they're both triangle shaped, so, you know, pyramid shaped or whatever. Well, I guess the Christmas tree is more of a cone. You know what I meant. I really enjoy them. I think they're really awesome. I think they're really cool. Because it's like, you really get into the Christmas spirit. It's just nice to like walk around somewhere Christmassy instead of like, you know, it's not like a store. It's something more local, more cool. Another thing they really like to do is what is this called? Actually put it in the thumbnail. They like hot wine. That's interesting. My mom really likes that. That one looks super awesome. Yeah, I really like them. You have to buy a wristband to have privilege to purchase alcohol, but they had these donut holes that were literally some of the best I ever had. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, usually in the German ones you don't have to pay. It's literally just like, it's like, that's what I like. It's more of a local thing, where like local shop owners get together. It's not, I mean, obviously it's for profit, but there's like a cool sense of community in there that I enjoy. Hot wine is interesting. You have it literally everywhere. I don't know why people like it so much. My mom likes not hot wine. My mom likes to collect the little hot wine glasses. Every place that you go to has a cool little hot wine glass that you can, that they just give you. You're technically supposed to like give them back. You have to put in like a $2 or $3 deposit to that you know, they give back to you if you don't return them. But you know, you just keep them. You can just keep them. It's like, wow, oh, you're losing $2. So who cares? It's a nice souvenir. I think it's nice. I don't actually have any myself, but my mom does like to collect them a lot. So, but yeah, I really like them. I really like Christmas. I think definitely my favorite European custom is the Christmas market. It's just fun to go there, fun to eat snacks, buy around. Just like local markets in general are really cool. I went to, they didn't have a local market here, but they had like a medieval fair market, and I went there and it was nice. Now we're gonna get to probably my favorite thing that I did during this Christmas vacation. And that was, I have visited Europa Park. So I think I'm pretty sure I've said this before. I'm kind of a little bit of a theme park nut. I really like going to Disney. I really like going to Universal. I recently heard about Europa Park. It's Mr. Mouse. Yeah, it's Mouseman. Dude, this is like the worst. This is the absolute worst Mickey Mouse ripoff. He just looks bad. I'm gonna be honest. He just looks terrible. I don't know why they decided, oh, we should also make our mascot a tiny mouse. I don't get it, but yeah, I'm a little bit of a theme park nut, and literally Chuck E. Cheese mascot here. It's just like, whatever. I'm over it. But yeah, I went to Europa Park. That was really good. That was really fun. I said it before, I'm a little bit of a theme park nut. The main ones I've visited are Orlando, Disney Orlando, and Universal Orlando. I really like them. So I've been hearing a lot of good things about Europa Park. So and we're like in the area, so we decided, hey, you know, why not go there? As you can see, the sky, it's you know, average German weather. It's rainy and cloudy, and everything kind of sucks. But I will say the theming is pretty good. I think the theming is pretty good. This is like the main street of it. Basically, the concept of Europa Park is, oh, also look at this weird ass Santa Claus they had in the start. He looked like he's seen some things. The theme of Europa Park is, as the name suggests, it's Europe. Each of the lands is based on a European country. You know, you got Germany first, but you got a couple other Germanys. And most of the theming is pretty good. In general, the theming is pretty good. The quality of the park itself, a little bit iffy. If you can see this little building here, you can obviously tell there's a lot of Disney inspiration. This just looks like the Space Mountain. Literally just looks like the Space Mountain. I don't think this is a ride because I don't remember riding it. It might be like a shop or something. But there's a lot of, I guess you could say inspiration if you're being nice about it. It is a very beautiful, it has beautiful parks. I guess I'll keep going as I get into. So we go into the park, it's raining, it's drizzling a little bit, but we're still excited. The first thing we go into, this is the first time we don't really know where we're going. I'm only going with my sister, because my parents, they don't like going to theme parks no more. But I'm only with my sister, and we both like theme parks. We go around. The first place we go to is Italia. We have the little Italy pavilion. There's not a lot of rides. There's a cool haunted mansion ride though, so we get on that one, and that one is pretty cool. Most of the slow rides are pretty nice. Well, actually, it's the opposite. Most of the slow rides are not that good. But we went to the Haunted Mansion. It had a lot of cool animatronics, had a lot of cool concepts. It's a lot more involved than the. I was thinking we can like, if you guys don't mind, I was actually thinking we could do a little ride through. I wonder if they have those. Europa Park. Everything doesn't look. No, it looks good. I think most of the theming looks pretty nice. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, there we go. What is this? Oh, I thought. We'll get there. Wait. Let me do this. There we go. So this is a Europa Park little zombie thing. It's actually really nice. The theming is pretty good. I don't know why they have the Adam Sandler whatever the hell guys there, but after you get to the queue, they literally ripped off the Haunted Mansion. Like beat by beat, it's like actually just the same. You don't need to see this because if you've seen the intro to the Haunted Mansion, you've seen this. It's like, oh, boo boo boo, and then it stretches. Wow, literally ripped off. And the thing is, like in this one, you can 100% tell that it's an elevator. In the Haunted Mansion, you're like, oh my god, what's happening? Because it. Oh my, I do not remember the fact that they had a literal. I think this is old. I think they removed the body. I don't remember that dropping. That's a little bit. This is definitely more hardcore. This Haunted Mansion is 100% more hardcore than the Disney one. I mean, the Disney one has it has a body, but I don't remember it, it's not that graphic, I guess. But yeah, you can see all the animatronics. I think they're pretty cool. It's a lot spookier. There's a lot more theming, by the way. They should drop the corpse. They 100%. But yeah, there's a lot more involved. I think it's cool. There's a lot more theming. There's a lot more cool things. I don't know who the hell these 3D guys are. They kind of ruined the experience, but whatever. Yeah, I believe that. I guess it's like, I'm sure it has something to do with the pandemic. So if you ever come to the UK, there are a bunch of neat theme parks. Oh, I would love to go there. But yeah, it's nice. I think this is probably a good ride, and I'm happy that we started off with this ride. So we went there. Then we went to Paris, to the France theme, and you got your French things. You this thing, I don't know what this is, the Moulin Rouge and the Epcot ball, everyone's favorite French structure. I don't know why they just have an I don't think they ever explain it. They just have the Epcot ball here. Why not? I mean, Disney has an Epcot ball. Why don't we have an Epcot ball, I literally don't get it. I actually straight up don't get it. Eiffel Tower, the Arch Trophy. The Arch of Triumph and the F-Cup, of course. The France's iconic F-Cup. Okay, so this ride is a roller coaster. It's kind of not that great of a roller coaster, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even remember what it's called. Let me see if I can find it. Europe Park map. We're gonna check the map. Oh god, okay, wait. So I wanna see if I can get the ride thing English. Open image. This is a tiny fucking image. Oh, sorry, apologies. It's called, is it Euro Tower? Yeah, okay, it's called Euro Tower. Just a little downgrade from the Velocicoaster, a little bit. Not as good as the Velocicoaster. Right. Gotta take me on. Euro Park, Euro Tower. Oh, that's not Euro Tower. What the hell? This isn't Euro. Oh, it's not Euro Tower. Sorry, it's Eurosat. Eurosat. There we go. Here it is. This is kind of an underwhelming roller coaster. Also, why are the lights on? Okay, that's weird. The queue is fine. The queue is all right. You get you know your little French things. Nice. It's themed appropriately, but it's nothing really out of this world. The ride is what I guess I know now why the other one had lights. I guess we're going back. We're going back to this. No, the theming is good, but some of the attractions are really hit or miss. The attractions are really hit or miss. So this one, you just go in a circle. Just like literally just go in a circle for like 5 minutes and you go up. And then yeah, there's like a little France thing. There's like Viva la France, and then you drop. And it's you know, it's okay. It's all right for what it is, but there's an astronaut there, I guess. It's cool. It's all right. What else? It is definitely inside an Epcot ball for sure. The theming is really nice, but the rides is what I really care about. Let's hide the TV for now. Yeah, it's themed after all a lot of the countries in Europe. I'm surprised that they have Russia considering all that happened. Spaceship Earth 100% better than that, right? You got a little Russia thing. Got the what is it? The Swedish one? Not the Swedish one. You know, the ones up top. A little bit of England. Look, it's England. Look, Will. It's England. Doesn't that look like England to you? The Globe Theater. And this is Spain. The Spain they have there is a lot better than IRL Spain, I'm gonna be honest. Now, what I was looking for, the rides. There were a couple of good rides. The one I rode, the Eurosat is not as good, but Silver Star is actually really sick. Silver Star is really cool. Pokemon Violet Scarlet shown up in Germany. Unironically, yeah, no, actually true. Okay, what was this called? Silver Star. Dude, Silver Star is weird. It was actually really funny. So we look at here's the context for also let me get this out of my face. Here's the context for what we're doing. So my sister and I had just gotten in the Eurosat coaster, which is fine. It's like we did like a 20-minute, I think it was like a 20 or 30-minute line, and it was like okay for what it was. We weren't really excited for the ride, and so we go around to the back of the Eurosat coaster, and it was like, okay, there's an attraction here. It looks like some kind of interesting ride. We have no idea what it was. We have no idea about the intensity or nothing. We just kind of, you know, okay, it seems to have like 20 minutes max. So we're just gonna get on the ride. And as we get on the ride, let me see if we can get the line as well. No, this one doesn't have the line. On ride. Okay, yeah, this one looks like it has a line. No. It does it not have the line, bro? I was teased. I thought I had the line. Whatever, it's not that big of a deal. So as we get on the line for this stupid little coaster, we're like, oh, I wonder what this is. It looked like Test Track because you can see there's like cars, right? It's like it has a car theme. It looked like Test Track. I was like, oh, I'm guessing this is like some kind of cool medium intensity roller coaster. And the entire line, it's just like a horribly themed square. The entire line is a horribly themed square, and it's just a big screen playing, I think, Honda ads or something. It was just playing car ads. It was the worst line you could ever imagine. It was just like you would run around in the square. There's a big screen playing ads, and it's like there's no theming, there's nothing. And so, you know, I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be like a mid ride. This is gonna be like a whatever ride, and then and then this happens. We're like, oh no. Like, I'm a fan of like extreme rides, but I was not expecting this. I was absolutely not expecting this. Look at this insane little thing. It was really incredible. It's really crazy. Because it's like, you know, when you think about sponsored rides, when you think that rides that are just sponsored, you never think, oh, this is gonna be a sick ride. This is gonna be like a really awesome ride. You're like, oh, this is probably like some fine things. But they just went absolutely ham in this one. They actually went insane mode. It was really funny. My sister was freaked out. My sister was absolutely demolished. Yeah, no, this was actually, I think this is one of my favorite rides in the park. This is really cool. My sister is like, you know, I'm a theme park nut and a roller coaster nut. But my sister is like, you know, she's just okay with it. She's just a fan. She's not like a super fan. So when we were on this thing, like going up, she was like, I'm freaking out. I'm gonna pass out. I think she actually was crying by the end of the ride. She was literally unironically crying, bro. All right, well, I guess we're gonna do that thing. Let's get it over with. Oh, Will, don't do that. It's mean. I'll do sister for a little while and then we're gonna switch to rat. Look, I'm trying to make a stupid joke. I get it. No, I get it. Have her tell us in her own word. Wait, what would you say, Will? There's a ride called Royal Wales called the Pepsi Max, which is stupidly intense for being a sleepy little side town. I like cock blocking upsetty. Don't deny me. I'm not denying you. I'm just saying. I'm gonna do. Oh, this is the wrong person. I'm gonna do this one for a little bit and then we'll switch back. If we point battle, I'll win. Don't point battle. That's not how that's supposed to work. You're supposed to work together, fellas. Fellas, please. Don't fight over me. Don't fight over little old soul. Morpheus. Anyways, it was a really cool ride. I really like that ride. See, even he likes the ride. He's clapping. He's having a good time. All right, next up in the ride list. Next up in the where is this? Let me grab it. Oh, there we go. No, wrong one. There we go. Next up on the ride list is this absolute monster of a wooden coaster. I really like this one. This one's like up in Iceland, and you can see it's like based on mythology. They got a little Norse thing going on. And it's really cool. Let me see what is it called again? It was up in Iceland, or I think it was Iceland. Yeah, there we go. Wodan. It's called Wodan. Yeah, dude, this one is really sick because the theming is sick and then the actual ride is incredibly sick. We love some good wood. But yeah, this is actually insane of one. That's fun. It was, you know, just an intense wooden coaster. You can see all the cool stuff here. That was we didn't get on that one. I think it was closed. I think they're like remodeling it, but See, that's actually nutty. That's actually like some nutty turns. Ooh, really enjoyable. And that's what I really like it when you have a ride that's like really good, but also has really good theming. You don't really get that very often. And this one just, it was just perfect. It was just like the perfect mix of cool Viking stuff and also a really, really sick ride. The other ride that we got around here was what is it? It's another Iceland one. Well Adventures? That is that doesn't seem correct. It was this one. Iceland 11 or 10. IS 10. Oh, Blue Fire Mega Coaster, that's what I call it. Blue Fire. Oh, this one also has pretty good theming. This is like an Antarctic theming. My sister actually got really upset because I think she lost her earring. We're gonna get back to that, but we're on this ride and we just saw her. She's like, she started panicking. It's like, oh, I lost my earring, and she was like a little bit depressed for the rest of the night. But yeah, this one has nice theming as well. This actually has like scenes inside of it. The scenes are the mannequins aren't that great, but you can see that it has it's a little thing. My sister, I thought it was you, so shut up. This is a ride, roller coaster one. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, I missed a lot. Do you think there should be a roller coaster which main gimmick is it authentically looks like breaking mid-journey? But yeah, I mean they kind of do that in the Mount Everest, right? I don't know if you've seen Mount Everest. I'm a little bit of a tangent. A little bit of a tangent, but it's a really famous scene. You go like, oh, or you're like, oh, we're having fun, and there's like, oh my god, the thing is broken, the Yeti broke it. I just mean most people usually ride on a roller coaster. Why is this kind of sus? Expedition Everest, there it is. You know, they also do that in the they do something like that in the Hagrid one. The Hagrid one is pretty good. Disco Yeti is actually broken too. Yeah, he's still broken. They're not gonna fix him because to fix him they have to like fix the structural integrity of the mountain, and it might break. The whole entire thing might collapse if they do it wrong, so they're not gonna fix it. All right, what else we got on the schedule? Here we go. What else we got? Oh, this one there. This is the Russian. There's this like Russian roller coaster, which is pretty cool. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but that's actually fine. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Euromir. There it is. Euromir. Europa Park. It was actually fine. It was whatever. So the theme of this one is that you're like a space person, a little space guy. Let me get this out of my freaking face. Theme for this one is your little spaceman. It actually kind of resembles the Buzz Lightyear thing. Like at the start, you have the little astronauts here, and they're like, "Oh, hello, you're going on your adventure." And then you guys remember the wheel thing in the what is it, the Epcot ball, where you just like go around? What happens here too? You just go around and for a while, and then until you're at the top, and then you actually go outside, which is kind of nice. It's interesting. You're like, oh, we're outside now, and then you just you roll around. There you are. It's fine. It's all right. It's an okay attraction. A lot of the attractions in this park are either really good or they're really terrible. I think the perfect example is the dinosaur one. The dinosaur attraction is really atrocious. So there's this woman called Madame Friedrich. I guess she's like a theme park mascot thing. She's like, oh, I don't know. I saw that she had a series. got a animated series about her raising dinosaurs. But yeah, you get on these little haunted mansion cars and you go around. This sucks. The quality of the puppets is terrible, and it's just like a slow ass ride. This is actually the speed of it. Little Timmy loves it. I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are my favorite, but look at this. Like, it's the cheapest animatronics you can even think about. It really feels like they had no budget to make this. So I don't know why they made this. Look at this guy. Also, I thought was really funny. Something I thought was really funny is the fact that he has the bee nest around his face, but and he has the gloves, but his entire body's uncovered. Why would you put that? Why would you put the bee net around your face and the gloves if your entire body is uncovered? What? You have to wear a full bodysuit for that to work. It's so you can tell he's a dinosaur. But yeah, I mean, it's just bad. It's like terrible. I'm not gonna lie. It's just bad. When you go on, like, see, that's the thing. When you go on Disney kids attractions, like, you know they're not for you. You're not supposed to enjoy them. But I think they're still charming in their own way. I think they still have charming parts. But this is just like, I feel like I'm wasting away. I feel like I'm melting into the seed, and not in a good way. I feel like I'm just like, my life force is getting sucked out. And there's like this party, and they try to simulate the dinosaurs eating cake, but it looks gross. It looks actually disgusting. Like, yeah, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He just looks gross. He's like, the little pores. Oh, it's supposed to be cake. It's supposed to be eating a cake, but it's like, it does not look good. And how is he eating the cake? He has tiny T-Rex arms. He can't put that in his mouth. How is he gonna eat the cake? I'm sorry. I get really passionate about things like this. Let's go to Pirates of Batavia. You like well, he was inside the cake, but he's also eating the cake. Here's a question for y'all, because I didn't know this before. Where do you guys think Batavia is? Put your answers in the chat. Where do you guys think Batavia is located in? But yeah, this is Pirates of Batavia in South Sudan. This is actually really cool queue, unironically, because they have real people. Okay, so there's like these animatronics, but then real ass people. Literally the first country I thought of. Oh, okay, well, there's no one here. But back when I was doing the line with my sister, there's actually like real guys dressed in pirate costumes, and they're like, I guess, to entertain the guests and stuff. But yeah, there's this little animatronic. The animatronic is good. But it's like a queue. It's a really fun queue. It has theme. It has a lot of theme. And it has like, the decorations are good. Everything is good. There's a couple of queues that are not that great, and I guess we'll go into those as we do. Oh, Explosion of Rodent. I forgot. Okay, let's do it. Will, I'm not like giving you back those points. I hope you realize that. Also, and I'm positioned wrong. Let me move myself so I'm positioned a little bit better. Yeah, you literally only need one of them. Oh, hello, Little. How you doing? We're watching Pirates of Batavia. Also, for those of you who are curious, Batavia is actually in the Pacific. I was surprised. I was like, Batavia sounds like oh damn, Will, why do you just want to waste your points? I mean, I'll go back. Ah, at the move. Wait, I have to move. There we go. Ha! Welcome, Bloots. But yeah, it's just Pirates of Batavia. I like this one. This one actually has a story and a payoff. It's not like the Pirates of the Caribbean, which is just like, it's literally just the ride and you look at the scenes. This one is about, so the story of this ride is that you're Mr. Captain here, your Mr. Captain here. He has an otter. He has a sea otter. You missed a lot. I talked about us hanging out, and then I talked about my Christmas, and now we're talking about Europa Park, which is a park I went to visit, and I really enjoyed myself there. So yeah, the plot of Pirates of Batavia is there's this man. Gotta rewatch the plot in that case. Yeah, go ahead. And he has a little otter. And they're the good pirates because they're trying to find the mystical treasure. But then you have this other pirate, this big bad pirate, and he has a monkey, and he's the bad guy. And so there's just like a couple of scenes of them. He's traveling through the Polynesian and like you know, trying to find the mystical knife of whatever, and then whatchamacallit, and then they go like to a Chinese city, I think, and he gets captured. I'm kind of skimming over it, but it's actually a really good ride, and I actually thought it was like one of the better ones. Usually the rides with animatronics are pretty bad. I don't know, tomorrow let me make a quick plane trip. But yeah, it was a really enjoyable one. I don't know if better than Pirates of the Caribbean. I would say it's on par. It's on par with the Pirates of the Caribbean. There's a couple of attractions that are really terrible. Let me give Europa Park. No, is it the what other drum? Eat a mirror. I think Snowflake Ride. Sleigh Ride. Yeah, I think it's this one. Is it this one? This ride is so terrible. Look at the puppets. This ride is so bad. It's so terrible. Like, it has no theming. It has no heart. It looks like I made it in my garage. It looks like it's made like on a budget of negative money. I don't know why I accidentally did that. Like, it's just like nothing. It's just nothing. It's a couple of terrible puppets. It's cold theme. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, there he is. I am Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. White. I'm Mr. Snow Miser. I'm Mr. Papai Pie. Yeah, no, this is bad. This is terrible. Let me show you another one. There's another one in Italy that's Snow Miser. I think it's Piccolo Mondo. Piccolo Mondo. This one is so terrible as well. Because it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so you start here. Okay, I guess here's the theme of the ride. We're gonna travel through Italy, and it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna learn stuff. So there's balloon guys. Okay, that's nice. Wait, how do you do 360? Or I guess maybe that's not for this one. Here's the Tower of Pizza. That's a pretty funny joke. Because you know the Italians like pizza. There's a furry Leonardo da Vinci dog. He's painting the Mona Lisa, I guess. Cool. No, yeah, that's a dog. I wasn't sure for a second, but that's definitely a dog. Okay, another furry. He's making that one. There's spaghetti. The theater. Everyone loves the theater. There's Venice. I can't believe Da Vinci was a furry. In very bad French accent. There's this guy. Hi. Okay, bye. All right. There's people in the okay mass. Love. More furries. Pig. Nature. A pizzeria, of course. It is Italy after all, so we gotta do furry dog pizzeria. Yes. Okay. What is that? No, I'm sorry. No. What is that? What is this? Who is he? Why? What? What? What's going on? Ice cream? Ice cream parlor? Where the ice? Okay, it's over. It's done. That's it. That's right. Thank you for stopping by. Come again. What? 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 Oh, there we go. We have sleigh ride. The double whammy of terrible rides. Oh God, I don't understand. What happened? Why? Who made that? Why would they make that? What? Ah, man, that took a lot of energy out of me. The quality of this park is very hit or miss. There's a lot of attractions in this park that are really cool, and then like, you know, they're really fun, but like half of the attractions are just kind of terrible. I heard a lot of people talk about Europa Park. It's like, oh, it's a Disneyland of Europe. Oh, it's like, you know, it's like, what, it's so much better or whatever. But I'm gonna be honest, I think even after all the like terrible stuff that Disney parks have been doing recently, I think the Disney parks like smashed this out of the continent. Like the quality of the Disney parks and the Universal parks is so much better, which, you know, I guess it's fair. They have a bigger budget and whatever, but it's like, it's a good experience. I was happy that I went there, but if you gave me a chance, I mean, so one company's worth $1 trillion. I know. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, imagine making your continent theme park. I'm just saying, like, the thing is, like, not all of them are that bad, because this one, look, I talked about this one, the Norse one, that one's really cool, and the Pirates of Batavia is really sick. But there's some attractions that I feel are just outdated, and they really don't belong there. So I guess my expectations were a little bit too high. I was going there thinking it would be on par with like the big guys, but it's just a little bit below the big guys. It's still a pretty good park, and I would go again, and I had fun there. But if you gave me a choice between Disney and Europa Park, I would definitely still choose Disney. I guess it already has the infrastructure. So what else? It was very pretty. I will say that for the budget, the atmosphere is pretty good. Here's some pictures of like as it grows darker. You know, since it was Christmas, it was all Christmas related, so that was pretty fun. I did have a good time. The theming, you absolutely cannot be beat. I don't really sound like I hated it. I really did. I think it was my favorite part of the trip. I had a good time. But it was you know, it's not as good as I thought. I wonder, I think there's like a is there another ride I want to check out? I don't think so. I think there might be one. Whatever. No, it's fine. Yeah. Oh, there is one ride I want to check out. Oh, there is one ride. So I only took one picture of this place. Actually, let me give you some more context. So, as I said before, this is my first time going to, you know, going to the park, and I was looking around. I was like, oh, I wonder what I'm gonna do, where we're gonna go next. And I'm just looking around, and I find, where is it? Oh, maybe it wasn't here. Oh, this is an old map. Okay. Europa Park map 2020. Image. That's weird. Oh, is this one? Open image in new tab. Oh, this might be the same one. This is terrible. I don't even remember how I found that. It's this little area, but I just don't. Crimson Chandler's Forest. Right, apologies. Oh, here it is. Okay. Is that one? Kim 40, Kim 40, Kim 40, Kim 40. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, okay. All right, here's the context. Here's the context. Apologies, fellas. So you know, this is the first time going to the park, and the way we went through the park was this. So you start here at the main entrance, obviously. You go to Germany. Germany is fun. Then we went to Italy. We went to France. We got on a couple attractions. There was actually a virtual queue for this one, the wooden coaster in Iceland. So we did a couple of rides, and then we went straight from France directly down to Iceland. We got on those roller coasters. And, you know, our goal for the day was to go on like as many coasters as we got. So we got on a bunch of coasters all over this area of the park. We hadn't gone up here, and eventually we see this little ride that we're missing one of the roller coasters. What roller coaster are we missing? We're missing this one. Arthur. Oh, that sounds interesting. Arthur. I like Arthur. So since I had seen a map, England is over here, right? And this is like a map of European, you know, the European continent. So, you know, you'd guess that it's like, oh, maybe they have European mythology. They have the Grim Enchanted Forest over here. So I was thinking, oh, Arthur. Okay, that's interesting. This is probably related to like the King Arthur, which is really cool. I don't have that much experience with what do you call it? With British mythology. I'm really excited to go and see what Arthur is. And so we get there, and there's like this huge cave thing, and I'm like, okay, wait, what is this? This isn't King Arthur. This is something else. What is this? Turns out it's not about Arthur the Knight. It's about this little son of a gun and the stupid weird little goblin things. So it's just like a little underground world about a 2006 movie nobody watched, nobody cared about, and I'm pissed. I'm like, I was so excited to get on Arthur. Oh, Arthurian legends. Oh, it's gonna be really sick. What? What? Why would you make an entire why would you make an entire land, an entire like area of your park dedicated to stupid Arthur and the Invisibles? They're called the Minimois, I guess in France or Germany or whatever the hell. What? Why do people like this? Why do you like this? He looks terrible. He looks like a deceased man from a unholy continent. And so there's just an entire it sucks. Amazing dark ride roller coaster. It sucks. Well, the roller coaster is fine, but it's like, what? Why make an entire land of this? Like, the worst part is that the attraction and the land are actually really sick. You can see the coaster. First you go into a cave, right? So like there's a little bit of the coaster outside and you think, oh, it's just gonna be a queue, but you actually go inside and there's like an entire little underground thing then, and the roller coaster goes through it, and it's actually really sick. But Arthur and the Minimoy, Arthur and the Invisibles. Oh, another funny thing was that, you know, I was with my sister and we banter a lot. We were a little bit loud when we're together, and we get on the ride and I'm like, what the hell is this? This is stupid. And a German guy that's like sitting next to me, he just decides to explain the entire plot of Arthur and the Minimoys to me, and I'm like, sir, I don't care. I don't care about Arthur and stupid Minimoys. Why are you talking to me? You're just like, oh, this is the story of the ride. It's gonna be really... It's really... He was one of the... The worst part is that he wasn't even on his own. He was with a girl. He was like sitting I guess it looked like a date. Maybe it was his sister or whatever, but it was on a date, and he just turns to me and he starts talking to me, and I'm like, I don't, I don't care about Arthur and the Mini Boys. I don't care. I'm at my freaking limit, fellas. I'm at my limit. See, the animatronics are good. The ride is good. Is fun. But why? Why though? Why? Why? Imagine being a park manager, spending all your budget on a new Arthur coaster, and then insisting for 17 years, we're not gonna get rid of the Arthur ride, we spent too much on it. I just don't understand. Like, I think the reason this was popular, I think the reason they made this is because, like, oh, Disney's putting a lot of theme rides, like, based on movies and whatever. So we gotta step in and we gotta do some of those. But why Arthur and the Mini Boys? Look at the cool ride. Look at this. It's cool. I hate it. I hate that it's cool. It should not be cool. There's a rat. All right. That's enough of that. That's my Arthur. My voice is breaking. That's my Arthur and the Mini Boy rant. I hope you guys all liked it. Yeah, I took some of these pictures. I like this one specifically. I didn't notice this when I took the picture, but this old man thing, he's looking straight at me. He's looking straight into my soul in the camera. Very creepy. Very creepy. You think this is like stuff like this is why people believe in Five Nights at Freddy's. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the budget of some of these animatronics are not so good, which is a shame. I feel like if they like spend a little bit more money, it would be a better experience. Couldn't look away. Saw the fanboy. Couldn't look away. That's fair. That's totally fair. And that's it. That's basically my day at Europa Park. I had a lot of fun. Overall, I guess what would I rate Europa Park? I would say Europa Park is maybe like a 7 or maybe an 8, 7.5. I think 7.5. I'm fine with that out of 10. I think it's a really good park. It has a lot of good attractions, but like it has a lot of bad attractions. Like it's a really weird dip. It's like a weird graph, like an uppy down graph in terms of quality. You get like really good rides, and then you get like really bad rides. Overall, I would go again, and I had a good time. Michael Mice over here, right? I feel like they steal too much from Disney. I think if they like invested a little more in their unique identity, it'd be a little bit better. Because there's just like too much that you can tell. You can tell, oh, this is Disney stuff. But I had a good time. It was fun. It was like overall a nice experience, and I'll definitely recommend it if you ever have the time and you're around. I would definitely recommend it. Cultural appropriation in the park. Fine though. All right, next up on the chopping block. After that, we still spent a couple of days in Germany. Went to a nice little town. I usually don't remember what the town is called. I'm really bad with names, but it was a nice little town. And one of the main things is that you get on this little coaster. Well, not a coaster. You get on this little tram. Well, first you get on the like epic modern tram that takes you up to something we're going to talk about a little later. But then you get on this quaint little tram, and you get up to this nice viewpoint of the entire city, which is it's very nice. Sometimes you just like kind of have to like take in the awe of everything, and it was a nice experience. It was very cold, so that was not nice. But just getting to see the sides going up, I liked it. It was enjoyable. There's this little tower at the top. There's nothing to do at the top, which is funny. Usually like, oh, you go to the top to like go on like the tower, because they really advertise this tower as like, oh, it's the cool German tower, but you actually can't go on the tower. It's just like for you to see the tower. And then you can look out into the horizon and view this beautiful land. Surprisingly clear skies for Germany. And then you can see the town as you're going up. It was a nice experience. I'm not one to like sightsee a lot, but I enjoyed this one particularly. Other than that, we went to the big German castle. Yeah, this is really sick. This is really awesome. Not a lot of like structures like this remain in Germany, so it's nice to see that this little outside part is a little bit demolished, but you know, you can go into the insides and they have like this really cool clock tower. I like castles. Castles are cool. I like any structures that are like ancient and stuff. I like history in the past, so just getting to like, it feels monumental. It does feel monumental and like pretty big. It's just like, damn, this is old. And these are like things they constructed before modern equipment. You kind of just have to like, you have to take it in. You have to take in the awe. Inside the castle, there was a couple of cool little things. They had this museum of medicine, of like pharmacies, which is interesting. Usually, not a very popular thing for a museum, but my mom liked it. My mom liked it. She's a doctor. And then they have the big barrel. It was really funny. There was like, so we were walking through. Did you pocket any morphine? I get it, because I'm so Morpheus. So we're walking through the castle, and all of a sudden there's this big sign. There's like this enormous sign that just says "Big Barrel," and I'm like, yeah, I want to go see the big barrel. And there it is. It's just as advertised. It's the big barrel. You can like, as you can see, there's like stairs, and you can walk on top of the big barrel. I was the only one in my family to actually walk on top of the big barrel. I felt really proud. I think they're just bored. It's not that they didn't want to like get on it. It's not like they're like scared or anything. They're just like kind of bored. But it's just a big barrel. Well, not into the big barrel. I don't think. Okay, so obviously these are wine barrels or like alcohol barrels. But I don't think there's actually any alcohol in it, because like people, big boss versus big barrel. I don't think there's any wine inside of it, because then, you know, wine is very finicky if you're storing it. But it was cool. It was cool to see the big barrel. All right, you know, I'm just ripping the band-aid off. I'm not proud of it. You know, I didn't want to admit it, but the truth finally has come out. Dr. Soul Morpheus has canonically visited Paris. Canonically been in Paris. That's correct. We had a good time in Germany. I went to a couple of places, a couple of fun places. But you know, after a while, we decided to go. No, it looks like Blackpool. What the hell is Blackpool? After all, we decided to go Paris, and you know, Paris is nice to visit. My family goes to Paris a lot. They are in Paris a lot. I have family there, so probably still smells like Paris. No, I promise. I've taken a lot of baths. That's actually a problem my family encounters very often. Where like some of my mom has complained to me a lot about this. It's like my sister will invite her friends home to like, oh, you know, they're young girls, you know, just having fun, hanging out, and like half of her friends will actually absolutely stink. It's just an absolute horrid smell. Oh, that's funny. That's very humorous. Thank you, Will. It's just like a little discount Eiffel Tower. It's still the Eiffel Tower. But yeah, okay, so here's some pictures of Paris at night. You know, I don't like it. No. Okay, here's the thing. I do like Paris. I think Paris is a beautiful city, but I would never live in Paris. I think Paris is kind of stinky. This is my Persona rotten brain, but this looks like Persona. It's just not a good city. Look, they even have statues of ladies. They have lampposts of naked ladies. Is that good for the children? That's no good. They have this little pantheon thing. There it is, the Arc de Triomphe. They have this cool little plaza. I don't know, I didn't see the Epcot, France's iconic Epcot globe. I don't exactly know where that is in Paris, but hopefully I get to see it someday. Hopefully I get to experience it. You weren't looking hard enough. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But it's a beautiful city. It's definitely a nice city. I just I don't like it that much. Actually, I have a funny story of when we went to like these markets. So in Germany, back in Germany, actually in this same town, wait, in this very same town, yeah, this one that I visited, I had a very nice hot chocolate. Like it was incredibly delicious. We stopped at a specialty chocolate store, and they let you choose what chocolate you put in your hot chocolate. It's not like, oh, I want a hot chocolate, and then you got something like, oh, do you want hot chocolate with white chocolate, or with dark chocolate, or with milk chocolate, or whatever chocolate. It's like white chocolate, hot chocolate sounds like a banger. I want that. Give me that. And so I ordered that. Without a doubt, the best hot chocolate that I had my entire life. And so my dad, he's like, oh, I know Paris really well. I'm gonna get you the best hot chocolate you can ever imagine. And so we go to this little mall. But I don't know what it is with him now these days. He doesn't like to like go get there on time. He doesn't like to make like reservations or call or like, you know, leave early. So we leave at the house at like 7 o'clock or like 6:30 o'clock or something. And as we're going to wherever to this like little mall place, there's an incredibly terrible traffic. There's just like cars are piled upon each other. You cannot move. You cannot. There's not a single inch of movement. And he gets really angry. He gets really angry in traffic. It's like, oh, rabble. Eventually, it's like almost 8 or 9, and we get to the marketplace. And like, oh, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this chocolate. It's the best chocolate in Paris. It's really epic. It's really cool. And so we get there, and we talk to the man. There's like a man holding the line, and he's like, excuse me, sir, we want to take some hot chocolate to go. And the man is like, no, we're closed. And it's like, what do you mean you're closed? Sorry, sir, we're closed. Even though you know, even if it's to go, even if you want to take it out, we're closed. We can't. You can buy chocolate. You can buy like the chocolates around here, but you can't order hot chocolate. And he's like, oh, it was really funny because it's like, literally, if we just left 30 minutes earlier, we would have been fine. But it's like, no, it's fine. We'll get there on time. And he was denying. The funniest part is that literally after he asked the man, a couple of like girls, they're like, oh, please, sir, please let us get our hot chocolate. And he's like, oh, get right in line, ma'am. And he just like literally in front of us, he was like, yeah, no, sure, please order your hot chocolate. It was really funny. Should have turned on your family charm. Nah, not in front of the fam. That's a private thing. Plus, I honestly, I didn't even want it. The worst part is like I didn't even care that much about the hot chocolate. I was just like, yeah, whatever. I'm not that big of a fan. That wasn't even the only time. He was like really pissed off that we wouldn't get it, that we didn't get it. So like on a different day, he was like, okay, this time I'm gonna leave early. We're gonna be ready on time. And you know, we get there. This time my mom is like, I'm not going with y'all. So we get to the same place. We're on time. It's like not the time to be closing, but for some reason the doors, they're not open. We can't find them. Like there's no one there. There's no signs. And eventually we find a little poster that says the store is closed for renovations. And I'm like, that's really funny. So literally just out of nowhere, they closed the store for renovations, for like construction. Right after he decided to go again. And I was like, well, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even want hot chocolate. It was just like his pride. His pride had been hurt, had been damaged, and he's like, no, I'm getting you that hot chocolate, whether you like it or not. It was really funny. He was really upset, but I was rolling on the floor laughing. Also, cursed potion of chest alteration. I guess I'm gonna have to change to my regular form. Well, give me a second, fellas, while I change. We actually went to a different we went to a different place that had the same store, and there I didn't order the chocolate because I didn't want any chocolate. He's like, don't you want the chocolate? And I was like, no, I really didn't. You know, sometimes you know, parents can be stubborn. Ta-da! And now we're gonna get this portion of chest alteration. Here we go. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Yeah. I miss this. I'm having fun, fellas. I hope y'all are having fun as well. This has been an animated stream. Actually, I did have very good chocolate in Paris. It was a really cool store. Let me see if I can find a video of it. Let me see. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. Oh, here it is. Yeah. I think that's it. It is? No, never mind. That's not it. We went to like, okay, we actually did go to like this place called Carrette, where they apparently have really awesome hot chocolate, but it was actually terrible. It was actually pretty bad. Oh wait, what? Boobies return of the boobies, twin boobies, fellowship of the boobies, and unexpected boobies, desolation of boobies, battle of 5 boobies. All right, thank you for that. I like this song. Damn, it was really cool because like the way it worked. Okay, so the way it worked for the chocolate is they brought you a chocolate, like they brought you the chocolate and the milk separately, but it wasn't like and they brought the chocolate like in a beaker, but it wasn't like what do you call it? You mixed it together, and it was really cool. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna find it. I don't think I'm gonna find it. It's whatever. It's fine. What else? What else did we do in Paui? Oh, I went to this little this cathedral. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like a really big cathedral. It's at the top of a little tower. Not a tower. It's like on the top of a hill. And it's really pretty. You can look out into the city. It's a really big cathedral. And there's like a little area outside of there that you can like walk around, and have food and have lunch, have time. I also went to the Napoleon Museum, the War Museum. This one is really cool. My dad really likes. He's a military guy. He really likes war. He really likes conflicts and stuff. And so he's like, "Oh, I gotta take you to the Napoleonic Museum. I gotta take you to the War Museum." And I like war, so I think it's interesting. There's not a lot of stuff that I can, relate with my father, that I can have fun with it. So it was a good time. It was a good bonding time. It was fun. It was nice. It talks. There was a lot of exhibits about the various wars France has participated in. You got the World War One. You got the World War Two. You got the Napoleonic Wars, of course. There's a couple ones in the middle, but not that important. If you like if you like war so much, name every war. You have War Number One, War Number Two, the Afghanistan one. I think the most interesting part to me is how the French people feel about Napoleon. So this little building on the left side, that's the museum itself, but the little cathedral on the right, that's Napoleon's tomb. So even though a lot of people in, like, you know, English speaking countries, they think of Napoleon as this, like, you know, it's the funny little man, the war on Christmas. Yeah, oh, whoops, my bad. A lot of, like, people in English speaking countries, they think of, like, Napoleon as, like, oh, he's a little villain, he's a little bad guy, he's like a terrible little man who's like conquest hungry and whatever. But, like, you can see this man, his tomb is really thick. It's like he's sleeping in this enormous coffin. Like, all his friends have epic little tombs as well. He has this entire enormous building. So it's like the people of France, they really revere Napoleon. And I think that's incredibly interesting. I think it's really interesting how, like, this man has been dead for like 200, maybe 300 years. He's still, like, adored to a point where they maintain this museum of him. Did I say a cock hungry? What? I don't think I said cock hungry. Did I say cock? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think I said coffin hungry either. I don't know what you're talking about, Will. I think that's really cool. I think that's really sick. Now I said cock hungry. Yeah, I guess I did say it now. I think it was really interesting seeing, like, these enormous monuments. I've never been a person who's, like, really interested in leaving a mark. I think something that a lot of, I guess, especially males, inspire them. It's like a motivation. It's like, oh, I wanna make a huge monument. I want people to remember me. I want to be like this incredible conqueror that has, you know, I want to be Napoleon. I want to be the guy that's, like, after 200 years of being dead, he still has this enormous tomb and everyone reveres him. I never really got that until I saw his tomb, and, like, seeing how much respect and reverence the French people have for this man, it really puts into perspective, like, damn, you can, like, reach some really incredible heights as a human being. It's not something that it's really caught. Even now, even after realizing that, I'm not like, yeah, I don't really care. Like, it would be cool. It would be cool if I, like, had an incredible legacy, but I'm happy just, like, doing what I like and, like, you know, making other people happy and whatever. How are you gonna cutify the world and conquer the world? You're afraid of the dude of the hot chocolate man in front of your fam. You're making a lot of words and assumptions. Also, I'm not gonna watch that clip, but thank you for flipping, Will. I just think it's interesting. I think it's really cool. I understand the drive now. The drive for success, the drive for cool stuff. Men fear soul. Soul fears women. Society fear. Sun Tzu. I wonder if there's anyone that's gonna get to this level of adoration and, like, I don't know, success, I guess you would call it. I love how when they defeated Napoleon, he just escaped and made a new army. Yeah, no, he did. I mean, yeah, it kind of sucked. I don't know. It's really funny. Uh, what else did you expect? What do you think he was gonna do? This man had the ego of his ego. I mean, look at his tomb. Look at his tomb. You're gonna tell me this man does not have an ego? Of course he's gonna make another army. I had this conversation with my father that I was like, oh, I wonder why Napoleon made a church, because it's like behind this cathedral, behind this like, well, not a cathedral, behind this like incredible enormous building, there's a church, and the church is a lot smaller than the building. And I was like, oh, I wonder why he did that. And my father was like, oh, well, he's Catholic. But then you know, a Catholic man would not wage war against the Pope. A Catholic man does not. I think he was Catholic in name mostly, because I think he thought of himself as, you know, maybe not better than God, but definitely up there. But yeah, I like the Napoleon. I like war stuff. I like the French war stuff. I think that was pretty interesting. Henry the VIII comes to mind. There's only like, yeah, you're Catholic, but you know, on the other hand, how Catholic can you be if you worship yourself more than you worship God, you know? And it was a good time. And that's it. That's pretty much my vacation. I didn't do that much more throughout Christmas. Actually, I think I have one more picture. Yeah, here we go. Here are the misfits. All the stuff that I didn't have. There's random stuff. This one is funny. It's German snack, Super Dickman. You guys want me to give you some Super Dickmans? They're really yummy. What is so funny about nothing? I just thought it was interesting shape, interesting name. Just some delicious chocolate, a super grobe, a meat knackler chocolate. Yeah, you're acting very immature now. I would never act immature. Also, while we were this is really interesting. While we were walking through the streets of Paris, we found this little bar where I guess you're supposed to like, it's like a self-serving bar, but the drinks are really weird. Like you have this one was really funny. You have cocaine, black cocaine. What do you put in that? 35 euros for a shot. Look, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Paris is something else. Paris is wild. Oh, we ate at a medieval restaurant. That was pretty fun. It was just medieval theme. Well, the restaurant looked like a medieval theme, but the food was just like regular food. It was just like meats. And this last one, I had a really good croque monsieur. If you guys don't know what a croque monsieur, it's basically a sandwich. It's a ham and cheese sandwich, but you put a little bit of mayo on top, and then you put a little bit of cheese on top, and then you grill that. You like put it in the oven. It's very yummy. I really like it. Usually they're not that good because you can really mess it up. You can really mess up the proportions, but this is literally the best one that I ever had, and I took a picture. I would have taken more pictures of my food because I do feel like that's one of the best parts of going on vacation. But I forego. The only ones I have are basically the ramen one and that one. I'm happy you had a fun time. So yeah, thank you. Well, I don't talk much, but hello, hi, Mr. Spankin. Don't worry, you don't gotta talk. Thank you so much for tuning in. That was it. No, that was the vacation. That was I hope you guys enjoyed that. I do, like I said, I think I've said, well, not in this stream, but I've said in the past, I do travel a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of traveling, all in all, to be honest. I kind of like sticking home when I have free time, because that lets me do a lot of the projects that I have my mind on. But, you know, every once in a while, it's nice to like, I feel like it's nice to share. A lot of people, they can't go out as much as I do. And I'm gonna visit you this year and give you a nuggie. Yo, Will, you should 100% visit me. I'll be waiting waiting for you with open arms. I was thinking of visiting you, honestly, because I do want to go to Britain. I would like have to find like a weekend that I'm free though, like a couple of days, like a vacation week. I don't know, but yeah, dude, totally. I wanna hang out with you in real life, IRL, in true factual, the world of meat and bones. Soon. It feels nice. I'm actually in a good place to visit. Middle of the UK means we can visit a lot of places just by train journey. Nice, nice, nice. Wales is only an hour away. How far away is Dolphin, Will? If Wales is 1 hour away, how far away is Dolphin? Yeah, because like whales are like, well, dolphin, they're both mammals. They're both aquatic mammals. That was the joke. Whale sounds like whale. There's a town called Dolphin? That's funny. I think that's it. I honestly don't have anything else for the stream. I'm happy I got that off my chest. I was really excited for this. I actually Dolphin Hole? Only an hour away too. Oh, interesting. I actually just finished the slides like an hour before stream, because my time management skills not very good, but I worked very hard, and I hope it was good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm good at that. I'm very good at taking pictures or doing story time or whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. I did finish them just in time. It's like we're about to hit the 2 hour mark. Actually, we did hit the 2 hour mark. I'm happy. I'm happy with how the stream went. I missed you guys. I missed streaming. This was fun. I know I took a break, and you do have to take a break, but they do say that absence makes the heart grow fonder. So I'm looking forward to more streams this year. I promise this year I will not disappear. I've disappeared, I think, both years. I will not disappear this year. Well, obviously for vacations. I'm back on firmer than ever for sure. Obviously I'll probably take some vacations, so I'll be gone for a couple of weeks time. But for now, we're gonna be cool. We're gonna have a good time. I don't have any more announcements for this week. I will be playing Portal number 2 with Callie Dory. Medusa, snake woman, whatever her name is, on Saturday, and then tomorrow we're gonna be doing a Thursday emblem. Oh, maybe I should raid Callie, because she is streaming right now. Let me see who I should raid. I was thinking Callie, but I also kind of want to raid Cheek. Ayo Mao Lady, Callie Dory, yeah. No, Ayo Mao Lady is dead. Keaton's Harp, VTuber formerly known as Keaton's Harper, has perished in combat. But oh, Sheik is streaming Genshin, so I think I'm not gonna raid him. Callie Dory ate her. Yeah, that's what happened. Wait, is Callie like still streaming, or is she done? Oh, she just started is what happened. Okay. You know what? Since I'm gonna collab with her this week, yo, Whittlechew, thank you so much for there's 2 Callie Dories. What? No, there's 1 Callie Dory. There's only one. Will. Keaton's Harper's dad. Callie has absorbed Keaton's Harper. She's taken her energies and consumed her. What are you talking about? Are you thinking about Calliope Mori? Is that what you're thinking about? The one Seal likes? Those are 2 different people. By the way, if you haven't played Persona 5, play Persona 5. I like that game. The one you follow is Calidori. Well, her real name is Calidora, daughter of Medusa. Down, down, down. I am oh, that's funny. No, that I don't think that's not the same one. I'll raid Callie. It's actually raid daughter of Medusa. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope it was fruitful, interesting, and I hope you guys are looking forward to more Dr. Morpheus streams. That is so confusing. Hey, whatever. Bye, everyone. Bye bye. See you guys soon tomorrow in Jonathan's channel. Bye bye.
Apparently have something to do in the armory before we really get going here. Let's take a look. Let's see, we have Bluty the Akimbo. Let's just go ahead and remind everybody what our squad is. We have Bluty the Akimbo. We've got like a cool flintlock pistol called the Shadow Keeper. Oh my. And an energy pistol.